What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more of the Beastie Boys, and we're going back to the mix-up, 2007. What are you thinking, Luca? Are you going to be... we good? I guess we're good. And the next tune is Off the Grid. It's funny, because this is '07, so, digital technology had become more or less ubiquitous for at least a decade by that point, and obviously, computers and things go back years before that, but they perhaps were not as common, and phrases in pop culture were perhaps not so much based around digital culture until the 90s. But yeah, the idea of living where your information is not on databases, your credit card data is not traded by companies, where your maybe even physical address is not known to authorities or various agencies and bureaucracies. It's the idea of living, completely analog with out any connection to what is now the modern, global digital electronic system. So yeah, I wonder if there might be a dystopian feel to it then. I wonder if there might be some dissonance in the sonics, but ultimately, again, it is storytelling or concept pursuing with instrumentals. So let's just hear it. This is Beastie Boys, the track is Off the Grid, and it's from the 2007 album, The Mix-Up. Tightly wound electric melody, like a harpsichord. Not particularly dissonant, but it does have a bit of a outside the lines feel. That sounds like digital, right? sounds like a projector. But yeah, probably my favorite on the album so far. The couple moments where it really kicks it up to a higher gear and the lower end comes in, those were really fantastic moments. And yeah, I do think there was some sonic conceptual work in there where it's, whether it's a phone call type of sound or just a, digital signal, a bleep or so on. There were different parts of it that had a bit, I think, maybe conceptual relevance off the grid, but that can also be referencing the grid, so hearing the grid as you're trying to get away from it or move into a different space. It felt like there was maybe something at play there. Either way, great sonics. Again, love the composition and chronology, especially those big accentuation moments. And yeah, ultimately just a really top track. I don't know, sort of like a jazzy, down-tempo hip-hop, I guess, is where my brain would want to place that. So yeah, a top tune on an instrumental album. The next time we get back, it'll be The Rat Cage, which sounds like the opposite of Off the Grid, right? It feels like you're very much in the rat race and also encaged within the, the modern systems of identity and, social control and so on. It feels very dramatic. It feels like it could be a punk song. But again, interesting following after a track called Off the Grid. So we'll see what it's like when we come back. Do let me know what you think of this one. And Luca, the relatively mellow and tame cat, we'll see you next time. Peace.